Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name's Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you, and we are back celebrating some more of the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda as we continue to work on our personal best speedrun times, sitting right now at 42 minutes and 17 seconds, so obviously anything below that is a win. We've gotten really close the last couple streams, had some triumphs, had some heartbreaks, but it's been fun. And I really am enjoying everybody hanging out and coming along for the ride with me, so thank you for that as well. Me and Braden have been working really hard on the channel. We'll be hitting 4 years on YouTube, registered at the end of this month, and we'd really love to have you on board if you're not already. Please share this out so that we can get as many subs as possible. I'm trying to hit 4,000 by the end of this month. I think it's very possible. It'd be the craziest push ever, but I know we could do it, guys. You guys are an amazing community, and very thankful to have you here. Thank you for being first to stream, Katie. Absolutely, Katie. Awesome having you here. Thank you very much. And guys, yeah, let's just have a good sesh and see what kind of games we can get. It is the middle of the day. I do reside within the eastern United States, so sometimes I get what I like to refer to as dog DPS. So hopefully we won't have too much of that. I just came back in, but you know, usually those things can happen, but I digress. So, alright. Everything seems set. And, yeah. Let's go ahead and get rolling. This is already a lose. We'll take it. Swordface. I guess I'm needed. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. All those things are true. All those things are true. I said all those things are true. Yep. That's also true, apparently. Richard! I'm not... I'm not, I'm not at this stage of the game trying to upset any potential future brand deals. So we'll just say that I think those things are cool. I think it's a big gray area. I'm not trying to alienate any part of the audience that would think that I'm, you know, trying to tell you what to do on your own personal times or whatever. Yeah, thanks for moving me over here. Now, thanks for not letting me be where I wanted to be. All I know is the tragic tale of the person that's in charge of the Nintendo podcast now. You know, like, they were one of the biggest Nintendo stands on the videos, making videos about it. And then, all of a sudden, they lost their ambassadorship and their ability to make money making stuff that had to do with Nintendo because they decided they wanted to post content about how to hack your console. It's like ROM hacks of, like, Breath of the Wild or some shit. And they were, you know, they were literally, like, probably making a decent amount of money from their videos about Nintendo products. But they're very clear about that. Do 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 Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Arg. What? Still gonna march in here with no health? Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah. That's what I wanted to do. You know, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I was thinking, let's go ahead and breakfast room the shit out of this. Doobie 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 doop doo doobie 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 doop doo If it wasn't scary, it's scary enough now. Yeah, I agree. They're very protective about their intellectual properties, man. That's why they put a value on their first-party stuff the way no other company really does. Eventually, it seems like other Yep, that's. I can't believe that shit because I cut in too close to the front. Ugh. Two maps 420. What up? Oh yeah, man. Back in the day, look at how they felt about like the game Genie stuff. Even the game Genie stuff, and like the court then actually did side in Galoob's favor. Like, look, they're just modifying something that they bought from you already. They bought from you, so you got your money. They're not reselling it. They're not. But in this case, I'd be translating their property into something else that is not indicative of what I own. I do that. So I want to make sure I made that point. And then making money off of it. Hey, what's up, Katie? Yeah, Cyberpunk is pretty cool. Bray's gonna play that for the channel. I like the aesthetics of that kind of stuff. I really love the movie Ready Player One. It's crazy good. I think the whole thing is like what voids the warranty, you know? Like if something voids the warranty, I think that's one thing. I don't know much about car modification, but like there's no way that you could expect the warranty to be actuated if the only reason why the car is not performing well is because you decided to soup it up or some shit. And that's not what factory specs were. Just because you can make it whatever. Doobie 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 doo doo wah. Doobie 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 doo doo wah. There's a book I listened to called Sakura Intellectual Property about an android singer who is hacked to be an assassin, and she frees herself and is granted citizenship in return for saving Japan. That's crazy. It's really good. The author passed away before he could finish it, and his brother's friend's publisher finished it for him. Sure, but a car company doesn't sue you just because you won races using a modified version of their car, though, right? I don't know. It's all different red tape. I mean, we're not big enough to worry about it now, but I mean, I guess I'm just more worried about, you know, not screwing up future stuff because I like Mario and Zelda and stuff like that, I guess, is where it's at. A lot of time. Well, Richard says, sorry, getting off the subject to get the bomb, isn't it? Kill a moblin as the 10th enemy while not taking damage. It's the 10th enemy when killed with a bomb will always spawn and bomb. So I'm shooting for time to kill quickest, the enemies that could just drop them off the bat, because you gotta have a bomb to start that chain. So you can kill 10 enemies in a row and not take damage and not get a bomb drop. So the first one is always the one that I gotta worry about the most, the first one and then one towards the end. And then I also lose track of that counter, so there's a lot of just killing those enemies without using a bomb because I can't risk losing it if I'm off on my counter. But yeah. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Very good to keep that bomb counter in your head when you can, but lots of things are distracting me right now. I got a washing machine in the background is something. Somebody decided they need to come into the area, and that happens to be in the same area. So now I got that going on. That's fun. But yeah, I'm just going to the place that's going to be near the area I need to be, and then trying to get that first bomb drop is what I'm trying to do. But I won't fight more than the first 5 enemies that can possibly drop it, because, yeah. That's how quick it can drop on the first one, so why am I going to fight more than the first 5, I think. Here's one. Oh yeah, baby! That's the best case scenario. Or the BCS otherwise. Yep. What is wrong with me, man? That's a me problem. I just decided I wanted to be lazy and not walk around it. The likelihood of getting a bomb drop in spot 1 again is pretty low for a while, so... Hold on a second. Sorry, it was an important, something really important in my life. My bad, Alistair. My bad. Hey, Matt. Hey, Daddy. Slater. I'm sorry, man. I know it doesn't really matter probably to a lot of people, but like when you're a content creator, there's other people that have inspired you to be content creators. And I literally just got a notification on YouTube that was uploaded that one of my favorite content creators is no longer making content. So I'm kind of like taken back for a moment. I apologize. Not trying to make anybody mad or anything like that. So, but it's a little sad when, you know, you have to like, it's an end of an era for somebody, and yep, yeah, Slater said it right there. It's sad. I was like, it's not like this person's like, I've known, like, watched their content for so long that it was impactful enough that I couldn't just jump back on stream. It's not like a death or anything, and the person has good reason to do what they're doing, but it just was like, oh, okay, I thought they were just enjoying semi-retirement, and they were going to find some sort of happy medium middle ground there, and go back into it, and apparently that's not the case, and I have to respect that, and it saddens me, because, you know, there's an end game for everybody that's trying to do this. Like, one of the biggest roadblocks to us deciding that we were going to do content was Braden just telling me that everything was already done, and like having to deal with the fact that a lot of people had done stuff I wanted to do, and having just to, you know, just still do yourself and be happy with what you put up. But at the end of the day, you know, we all root for each other, or the people that really care want to lift each other up. So like, I was just really happy that, you know, he was in the space, and hopefully gonna make something else and something new. But burnout's also a real thing, and I had to watch enough of the video to make sure it wasn't anything like life-threatening, so I could just get on with it. So I apologize, that's why there was a lack of action for a moment, my bad. YouTube notifications really do work though sometimes. And he's one of my favorite content creators. That's how real we are here! See, Slater knows what's up. I'm sorry to hear that your friend's getting attacked, Katie. That's horrible. Huh? Let's see here. And how dare you say I'm creating terrible content? There's people fucking literally like swinging from the chandelier saying dumb words. Content creators literally like mourning the loss of another content creator. Just, it was my bad that I got my freaking sucked into it too much. You got people just sitting there just baiting you on a loop, telling you they're about to do something for subs and never doing it. And it could have been way better. Could have been way better. That's not what I did, but that's what I did. Yeah. Sneaking on by. Heckling fuel. Left, right, left. I'm not gonna bully up past this guy. Why not? You just let him shoot his first laser beam, then you run in, you tap him, and you tap him, and you tap him, and you run past. And it always works out that great. There's never a time it doesn't. Boop. Oops, oops. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Woohoo, it's live! Yeah, it is. Just in case, it is live. I'm live right now. Like I just made that stupid mistake with the freaking key. And yeah, no problem, man. I'd rather give a shout out so somebody knows I'm freaking live than to accuse me that this is a pre-tape. I'm busting my butt trying to get my freaking PB over here, and like, why would I falter at the end on purpose? Especially when some people that's been in my chats have actually literally helped me do stuff, figure stuff out. That is poop, that is poop, poop! Like, why would I do that on purpose? This is the worst this room has ever been for me. Not ever, but pretty close. Oh, I know, I appreciate you. A lot of shitty people. A lot of shitty people on the internets. A lot of cool people, too. Generous, awesome people. Especially how many times I've had to stop runs because I've had to get my dog in because other people couldn't do it. Or in this case, I help out with some people doing some chores and stuff for them to help them because they're older and they can't do it on their own. And yeah. Chief is just chilling. Yeah, Incredible Hulk Link! The Incredible Hulk Link is brought to you by... Ow. And in and out and in, and we get a free door. It's faster than going to the right and getting that key. Not by much, but because then you're banking that the key is going to be closest to the door, and sometimes it is not. Yeah. Block clip. No, I have not. I have not done the. I have not figured out what does the black and white thing. I have accidentally done that, but now that's good to know that that's why. That's crazy. I did not know that that's the why behind it, but I have done that before, and I've like thought, what's going on? And somebody's like, oh, it's just because you're using this or this or that. I was like, no, I don't think so. I'm playing right now on cartridge with the controller, so. See, I feel like it wasn't even on the Triforce room, though. Yeah, ooh, that's like a blue Link. Blue Link drinking his blue milk. I also do that to be kind of funny. Well, I think you... Yes. Ugh. Less is definitely more when it comes to movement in Wizrobe rooms. I just don't suggest going stupid. Like... Shit. And they give you quite a bit of time before they activate, so just march forward. Bam. You guys. I've never played a Zelda randomizer. That sounds like a lot of fun, though. Probably is one of those gray areas, though, right? I played a Link to the Past randomizer. It's freaking awesome. Block clip. Clipadelphia. Get the breadstick. Would you like some dipping sauce? Pew. Like ranch, please. That's not what I need. I do that a lot. Deleted. Oh yeah, let's wash the room once. That's helpful. Thanks. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Bomba. That means we can do the warp trick. Not the freaking fence for any bombs. Mummies. There's your full Triforce at 3613. Not a good time for me personally, but I'm just trying to get through a scuffed first run. I'm definitely going to run it again a couple times if you guys are willing to hang out. But I'm doing my best. Seeing what we can do. But this takes me straight to 1. Thank you. I don't know who has the fastest time. Their screen scrolling. I can't do that consistently. Oh shit, no. I just bulked my time because I forgot I had to get the potion at the end. Yeah, I'm not doing this whole thing potionless. I forgot that I moved this step to the very end, so I was about to go in there like, oops. Almost ruined it all. My fastest run is 42 minutes and 17 seconds. It's my fastest so far. Yeah, that was a sick clip. I had a really great time. I mean, I'm gonna be pretty sad if I don't make it by 20 seconds, and that was what I just got that potion. My muscle memory is so tuned to something I don't do anymore is what it is, Slater. Like, I just need to make sure that I have to just not be making that mistake anymore. This time it didn't cost me that much. It's definitely cost me way more before. But when you have muscle memory, like, the only way to change a run and do better for me is to stop doing certain things. I have to literally change certain habits, and in that case, I got to be more mindful as to that was something I've changed. Yeah. That's what I need to do. That's something I needed to practice anyway. That's the reason why the run's never a wash. Need to practice that move. Yeah, sick clip. Ooh. My bad. Ooh, I screwed it up. Screwed it up badly because I wasn't off to the right like I needed to be. There you go. Look at that. You ever seen that? No. That's not my PB by any means. Santa Link. My signature mistake. My PB is 42 minutes and 17 seconds as my PB. This was a good run. I'd never done that ending before with like the fire triangle and the Santa Link. That's pretty cool. Well, when I don't screw it up, you stun lock them. When you don't screw it up. So basically you walk up in that spot and I was too centered. So you stay off and to the right. You strike. When you make him active, you whistle. You take just a smallest step back and you whistle again. And you strike, he'll be right there. You stun lock him. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have a PB coming. It could be today. It could be today. But I have to help somebody with their laundry task. So give me just a moment and I will be back with another run. Hopefully you guys want to hang out. And, but yeah, sorry I screwed up the whistle stop Ganon. I butchered the shit out of it. Well, Justin, hopefully I'll be able to pull it off. Hopefully I'll be able to pull it off. Burb. Well, I guess he's not coming in, so that's on him. That's on him. You know what? Yep. That perfect timing. That was pretty good. The Croissant. Come on! He's freaking howling, man. How can you guys not hear that upstairs? Please, somebody hear him and so I don't have to just quit. Alright, sorry guys, my dog comes first. I'll be right back. Nobody can... Well, the stinky boy's in, aren't you? Hell. It's nice outside. He was just chilling outside. So it says that anybody wasn't paying attention to him out there, you gotta be all whiny, come back in. Sit here on the floor. Not do anything but sit on the floor. Alright. Let's try this for a millionth time. You good, Chiefers? Speedrunning during the day in the eastern United States sucks because of this, but I have other people that could just literally let it in and out, and they fall asleep, and it's just too big of a deal. 3, 2, fun. Want some pizza? Want some pizza? Pizza, pizza, pizza. Not necessarily pizza, but I do want some pizza. Pointy stick. Come on. I gotta do this shit again. I agree. A little bit of bad luck. We will take it. Pardon me. The croissant! Whew. I don't know why I switched it to that. That's stupid that I did that. Number 2 Dorito? Is it like Jumpin' Jack cheese? Oof. Trying to diet. New naked Doritos. Now convincing you that you shouldn't have been eating them. That's not a good slogan, though. Diet Doritos. Give me a ride! Give me a ride! You're not allowed to get a pony ride from that blue Lionel. They're like, nope. Nope, blue, nope. Betty White. Fun names for everything. Oh, we didn't get our sub 9 blue ring. Ew. Well, that dance wasn't as good as the previous dance. And that guy was just a jerk. A pack of hot dogs. That is one of the most ones I see. The Frankenfurter, sir. Oh, that's all I wanted. Could you just... That just was horrible! Why is he being a dork? Ugh. We're so behind on bombs now. Now I gotta sit up and... I don't know. Now we gotta fight people. What a bunch of poo-app. Luckily that happened for us. Pack of hot dogs. Legend of Hot Dogs. Thank you. Not my real ladder. I feel like there's certain advantages I have being able to have grown up with this versus like how somebody else would approach it and, you know, feel like they could get away with getting damaged and not getting damaged in a fight. I ran that dude through. Oops. Block clip. Forward facing block clip. I did it so fast I didn't turn around. That's pretty sick. It's the Big D. It's a lot faster to do that than to go around being just crazy, just fighting a bunch of enemies. Yeah, could those guys drop bombs? They sure can. It's not guaranteed. If I didn't have that much money, I'd say don't do it. But washing that room real quick and getting back in and spending that money is a faster move for me. And if you have to fight, there's an opportunity, and there's a super opportunity right there, but there's still a chance you won't get him. Sure, I wanted a little bit of speed assist. $23.13. Okay. I should have stuck with how I normally present myself to this room, because that was a very bad execution there. No, broke, don't fix it type situation. I know I used the bomb to blow that entrance open, but I'm not getting the potion there because I'm 4 rupees short. Really? You jerko. I grabbed it, didn't I? I did. Ooh. 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 Oh god. I lost it. Whoo, 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 whoo. Karma has caught up. Holy shit. Holy shit. Still faster than beating all the room, but I think I'm still like, I'm still pissed off that that freaking, I got that bomb. I wasn't trying to get that bomb on the way in here. It is messing my whole mojo up. Sympathy Fairy. Well, we lost half of a second, it feels like. Got so thrown off getting that bomb early here. It's weird how that threw me off so much. Screw you, Gibdo.
Gimme bomb. Gimme bomb. Gimme. No, I said gimme. Give me the bomb. 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 Oh, you all suck. Bomb. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Boy, those guys like to beat the crap out of you. Not necessarily the Dark Knights. No gimme. Shit. Hey, look at that, and it conveniently saved me that time, too. Potion. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Potion. Yes. Rocks in the face. Still got it, luckily. Thank you for that, Frank. One tap, I'll take it. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty beat up. Somebody's insisted that I should just run in here and do this every time, and I'm trying to convince myself that I'm dumb enough to try. Yup. Okay. Okay, okay. We're getting a sloppy finish in now, I guess. I tried some new things because I was way far behind and it's not paying off. Like a sloppy toppy. Isn't the better than the last one, but at least it's showing you the whistle stop and effect if you haven't seen that. So at least that went off without a hitch there. Still is what the title claims, sub 45. I'm just disappointed in myself, man. You know, I just know I can do better than that. But that's okay. So we're gonna pivot. We're gonna go ahead and run into, I don't know, man. Maybe an NES marathon. So if you liked what you saw and you like seeing somebody do games quickly, or at least trying to, I'm gonna run a marathon of my favorite NES games. I'm just gonna run a stream. I'm just gonna see how many NES games I can beat. Let's say the stream will be like, how many NES games can I beat before midnight? There we go. Have to go, take care. And thanks for the show. No problem, just in case. No problem. Thanks for giving all of the items in Zelda some fun names. So, but we will be back. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you have had that notification bell hit so that you can know when we go live with more things like this. It'll be, I guess, a 5-hour NES marathon. You know, I probably can beat like 12 games or so. That'll be fun. So stop by and check it out. You know, and if you're into that, that's what's gonna be. I don't know if I'll run a timer or not. I might not. Probably, I don't know, we'll see. But it'll be fun. We'll run a bunch of fun games. It won't be just Mario and, you know, you'll be surprised. We'll just turn the timer on, or we'll turn the timer on probably, because it'll be like 5 hours. I'll give myself like a 5-hour time limit. We'll see how many games we can beat in 5 hours. But thanks to everybody that stopped by. Really appreciate you. All the way on the top to Absolute Katie. Absolutely Katie is awesome. As well as Richard Baker. And we got 2 Mops 420 as well, one of our members. I really appreciate you, 2 Mops. Thanks for being a member. Really means a lot to me. Then we got Slater, appreciate you Slater, as well as Matt Shetler. Helped me out with some routing when I was doing this a couple weeks ago. That really made some big changes to the positive, so. And then, you know, I'll even say hi to Alstare66. I'm sorry that it stayed on the screen too much, and you thought it was terrible content. But again, I had just found out that the gaming historian had retired, and it's something that means a lot to me to know that Norm's gonna be happy, but it was sad to me at the same time that I had to just grieve the fact that he wasn't in retirement anymore, semi-retirement. It was all over, and it kind of hit my notifications like I asked for you guys, so, you know, as of 4 o'clock is when I figured that out, so. It's just, I was responding to that emotionally in real time, and I'm sorry that it affected you negatively, Alistair, so. Thank you very much, and then, yeah. But, who else, just in case, awesome. Because, you know, glad I was able to prove I was live, and you were able to have fun with the stream. It was amazing to get some cool nicknames on the items and stuff. And Muko, 420, talking about Diet Doritos. Yeah, you know. And thank you for BG67 for, you know, reminding me of the potion. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. You're all the goats. And the fact that you hang out with me and Bray and the Vid-Bits in general is an amazing thing that we will never take for granted here, guys. We'll always be stoked to have you here. To reiterate, I will go live at 6:55. 6:55 p.m. EST, so in 50 minutes. I will go live again, 55 minutes. I will go live again, and we will do a marathon until midnight EST to see how many NES games I can beat between basically 7 and 10, or 7 and 12. So sit back, relax, get yourself ready for that, and if you're ready to hang out with me in an hour, I would love to have you back here. So, okay? I will be very stoked to do it. I just want to kind of prep in my head the games I want, the order we're going to do it, and stuff like that. So, yeah, so thank you very much, guys. And until next time, I will see you soon. It's been Brian, aka Pops and the Vid-Bits. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We will see you on the next one. Peace.